Wow, Laura, thank you for that. It is just after 3:30 p.m. local time here at Fanatec Arena. Welcome back to Landshut. It is the final day of group play for Group A, and there's a look at the head coach, Ambri-Piotta. And it was a tough game for the Czechs. His son, Dominik Peta, that tough injury versus United States. He was stretchered off. He is done for the tournament. It was nice to see the young man smiling on crutches earlier before this game. And there is the Team Canada head coach, Nolan Baumgartner, and the coaching staff. Dave Struce to his left, and we caught up with the coaching staff before the game. They were really excited the way they played versus Germany, a physical game. They responded, they played well, they had some adversity. There you see Jan Spunar getting the start for Cechia, and Reedick back in net for Team Canada. Plays his WHL hockey in Swift Current, his second start of the tournament. He led in 8 goals on 51 shots versus USA in the opener, but it's all about building, getting better, and improving as we're underway in this final game. Cechia, Canada in group play. Winner basically wraps up second place in the pool unless something crazy happens between Germany and United States, because the USA already 2 wins, obviously. So basically a battle for second place as Canada trying to get the ozone tab going. As Tamara sends it to the right side, fired in by Natev Prisik. And Dick out to play it into the corner. Nico Mastro Domenico can't clear, held in by Cechia. Drop pass in sight. As Sapovalev takes it wide, still on the puck. Hits the trailer. Tuma, wrist shot, and that was knocked down in front by Ward. As
such a good read by Matthew Ward. Good positioning, then he's able to get right across and block that shot by Tuma.
Alex Sheck at the line. Second effort, works it in deep. As Owen Pickering spinning for the puck. Malofsky 1-on-2 in the corner. As Matthias Malofsky trying to free it to a teammate. Barish back to the far point. High wrister. And Reed Dick will glove that down. So a good start for Cechia in the opening few seconds.
Well, Connor Bedard is not in any way, shape, or form hesitant to get involved in the kind of the pushing and the shoving and the grinding. You're simply not going to push him out of a game, and he stands up to every challenge.
Andre Bescher on the draw as Adam Fantilli out on the ice as he's on a line with Moldenhauer and Pillman. And it's just a matter of time. We talked off the opener. Adam Fantilli's been brilliant. He's been pushing play. Great high-end chances in dangerous areas, and he'll get one sooner than later. 1 assist coming into the game today.
16 shots on goal, and I talked about it earlier. I mean, just about all of them of the grade A kind. Nolan Baumgartner happy with the progress of his team from game 1 versus the USA to the German. Really was positive about how they got challenged and pushed by the Germans and how his team really responded. Obviously, as a coach, you always want to see how your team responds and then be happy about it.
Dragicevic, first test for Jan Spolnar, who makes the stop. In comes Moldenhauer, throws it into a dangerous area. Seatman picks it up, takes contact far boards. Good job by Fantilli, great space, drops, Dragicevic shoots, rebound, score! Puck right in front, buried by Nick Moldenhauer. He's got his first of the tournament. It's 1-0.
Well, Fantilli opens up this play, and he can go one of two ways. He can keep the puck and spin around, but he chooses to get it right back to Dragicevic, and then Dragicevic shoots it right off the pass. There's Fantilli, and then right off the pass onto the net, and Moldenhauer's ready to take full advantage. Getting in and around the net, finding a way to get those loose pucks. But the minute Dragicevic is able to shoot it right off the pass, it gives no opportunity for the goaltender to get a real good read on it. Rebound bounces out, Moldenhauer buries it.
Moldenhauer, Fantilli winning a USHL championship together with the Chicago Steel. So a good start for Canada as they strike first. Number 2, Canada got out to a 4-0 lead over Germany. Germany battled back and made it 4-3. You talked about it, the adversity that Canada faced in that game. As Nolan Baumgartner was happy that his team, got one of those physical games. It was physical. A lot of hits. We mentioned the 1-game suspension to Spencer Sova. So we'll see how Canada comes out in this contest as Bosch picks it up. That shot, rebound available, and handled there by Reed Dick.
Well, we'll go back to the first goal by Canada. Nick Moldenhauer, ready and hunting for pucks in and around the net. But here's Fantilli. Now, he can do one of two things, spin, but he pulls the defenseman in with him. Moldenhauer all over that rebound, and quickly, well, the shot got blocked. It wasn't even a rebound. I thought it was a rebound, but it got blocked by Czech, and Moldenhauer was still right on it.
Sapovalov able to win the draw back to the line. Nemec, he'll work it in as Edward Saleh in the corner, backhand try off the side of the net. That's the guy to watch. Yuri Kulich has 3 goals for Cechia. He is the captain and also scored on that penalty shot versus the USA as they got off to a good start. 1-0 lead. The Americans eventually overpowered them, but Cechia had a good start in that contest.
Yuri Kulich is such a smart player. He's always looking for those opportunities and probing for where they may,
Mastro Domenico's shot, follow-up try stopped as Vincent got it right on, and Spooner able to make the save. There's Davies, center ice, he'll flip it in.
Just quickly about Kulich, he can take advantage of opportunities, but he's always looking for where they may arise. Have to be conscious of him.
Floater towards the net as Josh Davies starting that play, and then Ward was cruising in front, looking for a little redirection. Nice little move by Andre Bescher. Brings it in, sends it across. High shot, and Reed Dick able to make the stop as he pushed across and made a good save. Dragicevic over the line, drops for Howe. Threads it cross ice. That drive missing wide by Ward. As Thomas Hamara, watched by Ward. As Ward and Connor Bedard played at West Van Academy Prep in BC out in Vancouver when, well, they're still young, when they were youngsters. And getting a chance to be line mates for this game versus Cechia. Sapusik plays it into the right side, into the corner. Back toward is Molden, reaching for the puck as Matthew Molden back in the lineup.
Nice play there by Connor Bedard with his positioning as the Czechs try to get the puck to the slot. Another good play by Connor Bedard, deflecting that puck away. Well, Reed Dick is called upon here early. This is a quick rush through the neutral zone, and then Reed Dick gets on the perfect read. Just a really nice play as he gets right here and makes the save, finds the rebound.
Fantilli on the draw. They'll reset and do it again. As Reed Dick, I mean, that first game versus the United States, certainly a learning game. This team coming together early. The United States, a high-powered squad, been together for basically 2 years. And they knew it would be a tough test, and he was under siege as he saw over 50 shots, 51, led in 8, but that wasn't all on him. As we look at Jakub Peta, 4th time at the Under-18 World Hockey Championship. And what he talked about in losing his son, he says, you know, I've got 23 sons on here, so an injury is always unfortunate, no matter who it is. But as a father, to watch your son come off Dominic on a stretcher, that was certainly tough. But as we mentioned, he was smiling on crutches and watching his teammates today. As Cechia trying to push again, Lucas Plosh was driving in and a save by Dick.
So obviously we saw that play where Dominic Petter went down. And, you know, we hear Jakub Petter, the head coach, talk about his sons. But I'll tell you what, he's not just missing a player here. He's missing one of his very best players, not eligible for the 2023 draft. But that's a real hole in the Cechia lineup. The offense that he brings in.
Sepulveda wins the draw, trip it in off the back of the glass. Mastro Domenico slinging it up for Philman, who's trying to get in there first, and icing waved off. Play to the near point. Mastro Domenico right to him, and he'll pump it right back in. As there's Frantisek Nemec trying to clear. Second effort he will. Turnover right at the line as Edward Saleh cuts in. Saleh trying to drive play, and a tripping penalty coming up as Mastro Domenico lost his stick. Extra attacker out for Cechia.
Well, Cechia has been very good on the power play as well. And Saleh was trying to dance into the slot area, got tripped up.
In comes Kulich. And finally touched up in the corner by Owen Pickering. So Cechia on the power play here. Nearly 6 minutes gone in the first.
Well, Cechia moving with some speed here. And this is Saleh getting ready to jump into the middle there. And Mastro Domenico gets the puck first, but then he gets the feet of Saleh, and that's where the penalty comes up. And as we've talked about, the Czechs being very good on the power play. Got them the win versus Germany, and it was dangerous versus the USA.
Canada's allowed 2 power play goals on 6 opportunities for the competition. Deflected in front, score! Off the tip in front of the net, an early strike on the power play. And Cechia has tied it up at 1.
One of the things that have been really successful for the Czechs on the power play is winning the offensive zone faceoff, and that's exactly what's happened here with Sapulveda. He wins it, finds it. Saleh just throws it back to Hamara, and as he gets the shot right off the pass, it gets deflected in front of Reed Dick, and Reed Dick really has no chance, and no question it got deflected. Seems to me that it went off the stick of Baris. If you tell me it's Boris, that's what I'll go with, because I didn't see it.
We'll get one more look, but it was Adam Barish parked in front. He sounded like he got it. I believe it was his stick. We'll take one more look regardless. What a power play goal. Again, they were 3 for 6 versus Germany, and here's the look.
Yeah, off the face-off. There's Boris, but Hamara shoots the puck right off the pass here. Now as it comes in, yep, there's a deflection. Perfect deflection by Barish, and no chance for Reed Dick. No chance.
So a 1-1 contest. And Cechia again, as you mentioned, Craig, showing their power play is dangerous. Third power play goal allowed by Canada in the tournament, as Rigo Lorenz was driving in. So play whistle down offside as Nolan Baumgartner looks on. We're tied up at 1 here at Fanatec Arena. I'm not getting caught again. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, well,
I wanted to make sure.
But I have no problem. But I have no problem saying I didn't see it. And you know, if you tell me that it is, I
was 90% sure, and then I saw him. But
I'm always careful on those, though.
Yeah,
I just am.
Well, hey, after the one, I'm like.
I'd rather say I didn't see it. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're good. Well, there's a Canadian contingent. Adam Fantilli's mother in the white hat waving to everybody back home and talking to the parents, thrilled to be here, watching their kids play. Mr. and Mrs. Fantilli there, hoping their son can get a goal. It's always neat to see the parents over here, you know, supporting their kids. You know, some people here, the Shermans' parents said it's the first time they've been to Europe. They went to Prague on the off day Monday, so taking it all in on the ice and on their leisure time as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. It takes a village, as they say, and great support for the parents, and they're excited coming up and saying hi to you. As the battle continues, Czechia's blue line dumped in by Dragosivic over Jan Spodnar. Racing after it is Rigo Lorenz out of the AJHL in Alberta. Brought in by Bescher. Taken away by Seatman. A good job to take his space and the puck away. Able to work it to Dragosivic. He puts on the brakes. So 7 minutes got in this first period. Great start by Moldenhauer as he pulled the trigger and scored for Canada, his first of the tournament. And then the power play marker, the answer by Adam Barish. So we're all tied up at 1. Slavicek at center ice, plays for OHL with Flint. That drive good, stick save again. Reed Dick, who has had to be sharp in the early stages of this first period. Back to Prisik. He loads up, and Pickering trying to clear traffic out in front of his goalie, Reed Dick. Hamara collects it, swats the backhand in. Owen Pickering trying to go to work. Good move by Slavicek. He plays for sideboards, and he'll wheel it right back in. Mastro Domenico looking to take the puck away. In comes Sapuchik, trying to help out. Finally, Canada collects, and it's skated up by Michael Mastro Domenico. At center ice, he takes a look. He'll fling it in. Canada getting a change in behind the play. Kamara walks up the left side. Had it poked away by Connor Bedard, looking for the puck. Bedard waits, drops, trying to hit the trailer in Ward. Could have been a tripping penalty there, not sure. We'll get another look at that, but Connor Bedard was looking for another one. As that drive, big rebound, Ward back, and he'll clean it up. Good job by Ward stick handling, but he had it stripped from behind as Sukup steals, waits, he shoots, and might have missed the net, still stop. Plush, centering drive, and Ward back in the corner. So Cechia trying to take advantage now of that turnover as that's slung towards the net. Back up top for Czech. He'll dish it off. Plush trying to stick handle in, and Connor Bedard steals. Here's Bedard, 5 points in the tournament, including 4 goals. Took a look, that's off a stick and out of play as Bedard's second in tournament scoring coming into this game.
Reed Dick's been tracking it really, really well. Here he is right on top there. Good save right at the top of the crease. And Connor Bedard harassing Hamara. And Hamara steps on the puck. It's not a tripping penalty. They just really can't get a hold of the puck. Hamara swings the puck away from him. Bedard, I think, was looking to make a play, but Hamara swats the puck away, just allowing Bedard not to be able to make that play.
Bedard, the hat trick versus Germany. And as you said, Craig, it wasn't just the 3 goals. They were brilliant goals. Highlight reel stuff from Connor Bedard. Long stretch pass up ahead, intended for Sapusik. He'll get there first in the corner as Sapusik falls. Sapovalet had the puck, he lost it, and here's Adam Fantilli up the left wing, a 3-on-2. Oldenhauer right in front off a stick as Pillman was trying to drive in and pick up a rebound. Adam Fantilli battling for the puck, swatted to the near boards, and Moldenhauer's back on it. Parker starts the play up to Fantilli, flips it to Lorenz. Lorenz under some pressure, he lost the puck. Good shoulder check, Fantilli, as he laid the body. Lorenz gave it away at center ice, and it's flipped back in by Sapovalev. Owen Pickering will set up behind his net. Watched by Milovsky.
One of the things that Canada becomes really effective at is when they can get the puck and establish a presence in the offensive zone. So
Goyette leaves as Sherman cuts it across. Oh, what a stop! Lorenz was teed up, and Jan Spoonarm with his best save of the game. Great chance, but swallowed up by the Cechia goalie.
Yep, I do. Yep, got it.
I thought she said that.
Got it.
Oh, Lord. She called me Brian Williams.
Who did?
Laura Dykin. What's your top of the show?
But the Brian was with a Y.
Was it the American one? Oh, man.
Well, Chris Quick puck movement is on display here. Play starts right behind the Canadian net. There's Owen Pickering up to Goyette, and then the streaking Sherman, and then he sets up Lorenz for a grade A opportunity. Supnar makes a great save getting across, because that is a quick developing play and a great save by Supnar.
As he's ranked number 3 NHL Central Scouting for European goalies, and a nice stop there. To the midway point of this first period, Cechia, Canada, playing for second in the group. As Slavicek, he'll drop it off, bouncing puck in the slot. Slavicek follows up and just misses wide. As Reed Dick swiped at it, Pickering there to help out his goalie. Howe tried to chip it along the boards. Mastro Domenico will pick it up for Canada.
I was talking earlier about Canada wanting to establish a presence in the offensive zone, and that's where you got to get the puck below the circles and work from there. We saw Cechia for about a 3-minute span do a real good job of that. That's what Canada wants to do as well. So try to establish where your next point of attack is going to be in the offensive zone. That's below the circles.
Slavicek to the line. That drive misses as Lucas Plosh jumps on the ice. He'll drop it back. Dvorak skates it in. Dvorak looking at options, swings it down low. Plosh picks it up. Tried the backhand feed in front.
Nice play by Noah Collins to deflect that out of harm's way. Good stick work.
Dvorak towards the net. Knuckler missed. Picked up by Matthew Morton. He'll play it to Howe, and the backhand flip to the right side. Canada at the end of a shift, they'll take a change as Cechia tries to strike quick. Drop pass, nobody home. As that's collected by Dominic. Plush up to the left side. Brought in by Trisic. And he lost the puck. Up the right wing. Davies trying to drive play towards the net. Swings it in front, hit the side of the net. And that's cleaned up by Kulich. Not out. Dumped right back in by Canada as Davies looking for the puck. Seatman are racing back as Kulich, 3 goals in the tournament. Got to the puck first, but couldn't get it to a dangerous spot.
What a nice play by Vitson, though, coming back. You know, Seatman is in a race.
Sapovalov the steal, walks in to the backhand, and Dick stuck with him, made the stop on Matthias Sapovalov. Plays for Sagada in the OHL, and a good drive there. Cechia's had some chances here in this first period on Canada, and a 1-1 tie. In comes Moldenhauer, the goal scorer for the Canadians. Takes play below the goal line, drops for Fantilli. As the 2 teammates with Chicago and the USHL trying to get things going, get the second goal here for Canada in this first. Pickering, crafty little move as he hits Mastrodomenico over the line with pace. To the right side, Moldenhauer cutting in. Moldenhauer trying to get a shot away, follows up, swings it in front, and that's in the crease and covered up by Jan Spunar.
Well, Sapovalov ends up getting a real good opportunity here. Siteman under pressure, but then Sapovalov maybe looking for a play, then brings it to the net, but Dick with a really good job of holding his positioning. And then Canada with a rush, Nick Moldenhauer, who has put Canada on the board. Trying to feather the puck into the slot area. Nice play by Supnar to get that play stopped.
8 players for the Czech Republic drafted in the National Hockey League last year. We mentioned Kulich, the 3 goals, a returning player from that squad last year in Texas. Cechia finishing 7th in Texas last year. Canada beat them 10-3 in the quarters. Canadians trying to get the ozone time going as Sherman leaves it. Lorenz trying to poke it free. Milovsky. He tries to work in the corner. Popped out and then back into the near boards. David Goyette leaves as Sherman gives and goes to the net. Lorenz back to the near point. Kalen Parker. Shuffles, shoots, tipped as David Goyette was looking for that redirect. Sherman flips it far point. Nolan Collins has to be careful juggling the puck, and a good job to stay with it.
That's a hard play by Nolan Collins to execute under pressure, keeping your focus, not backing off, and making a strong play.
Here's Prisic. Up the left side by Mastrodomenico. And icing charged against Cechia.
Well, we saw some of that offensive zone. You know, this is where we're going to establish our game, and now we're going to try to take advantage and attack to the net. But that's where you wear down a team, and the Team Canada, a real emphasis. Let's play in that area of the rink in the offensive zone and the opportunities. It also opens up the points, because as you grind the defense down, pulls the forwards back a little bit deeper defensively, and you get some openings up top.
Feels a lot like the game Cechia played against the United States. They scored their first goal, and then it was a close game, and eventually the Americans broke out 4 goals in about 7 minutes. As Fantilli, that drive off the post, rebound, just wide. My goodness, Adam Fantilli has done everything but score. Mastrodomenico locks it in. He loses the puck, and here comes Cechia, led by Bescher. Up the right side. Had it poked away at the last second by Owen Pickering, and he takes him into the corner. Fantilli at his own line, he gets dumped. As Slavicek, 1-on-2. He gets muscled off the puck. What a chance again for Adam Fantilli.
He won't even get credited with a shot on goal. And we talked about him leading in shots on goal. I mean, that's all. I mean, but his ability to change the angle, to change the attack point, and then the quick hands, it's just brilliant. And he keeps doing it. I mean, he's getting closer, I guess I would say.
37 with Chicago this season in the USHL. He was the MVP in winning that championship last year. Yeah, that's just that change right there, that subtle change in the flip, looking far corner, nails the post. Back to the line, Alice Cech pumps it in along the boards for Cechia. And that was chipped into the Cechia bench. A 1-1 tie here at Fanatec Arena in Germany.
Well, this is a big-time tournament for the NHL scouts. All the teams are represented in here, and lots of NHL personnel taking it in, writing notes, paying attention attentively. The draft coming up on July 7th and 8th in Montreal.
Draft lottery, May the 10th. As Plosh from distance, Dick thought about playing, but he will hold.
There's only a few teams in the draft lottery. All of them are in the draft. Right?
True. Yes, correct.
And, some of the focus of, Joakim Kemell plays for Finland. He's a top player coming up for the NHL draft. But a couple of the Slovaks aren't here. Simon Nemec and Juraj Slavkovsky. What a brilliant performance he had at the Olympics. But Logan Cooley's here, and Cutter Gauthier and Jimmy Snuggerud. So a lot of attention being paid to teams, and the players that are on those teams are going to be high draft picks.
Sapusik off the steal, takes it into the corner. Down low for Slavicek. Slavicek had it stripped, sent up the left side.
Going to be a penalty here, a hooking on the hands. Slavicek. That's a tough penalty to take in the offensive zone below the goal line. So opportunity for Canada here. Just under 5 minutes left. Here's the play. Good play here by Josh Davies to get on that puck and draw on that penalty by Slavicek.
Canada, Craig, 3 for 9 in the tournament on the power play coming into this contest as Fantilli wins the draw. And Connor Bedard couldn't handle the pass. He'll collect. 4 goals, 5 points for Connor Bedard in the tournament. And obviously, one of the trigger men on this man advantage. Here is Fantilli. Over the line, he'll bring it in for Bedard, and again, to pass him in the skates, and an easy clear for Cechia. Cechia, 7 goals in the tournament, 4 in the power play, 1 penalty shot goal, and 2 on even strength. So yet to score shorthanded, but they've spread it around. And look out, here's a turnover to Lucas Plosh. Trying to get on Fantilli. Plosh. 1-on-4, and he continues to kill off some more time. Finally, knocked off the puck. Here's Connor Bedard. He'll drop it off for Owen Pickering. Pickering will flip and chase after it as Cech does a shoulder check. And again, it's that bouncing puck. Fantilli can't handle it, and Canada yet to get set up here with a minute remaining in the minor penalty. Matthew Ward,
Czechs
look
have
out.
been aggressive up ice.
There's a turnover. Wrist shot stopped by Reed Dick, and he's going to play it to Mastro Domenico. Another turnover inside is sloppy power play right now from Canada as Sapovalov, what a chance in the slot. He's going to call for a change and take one. So Canada trying to get set up on this man advantage. Slung in as tough fall from Mastro Domenico. Just kept in by him though at the far point. He gets taken down. As Barish, the hit, continues to battle for the puck. There's 20 seconds remaining in the minor penalty and under 3 minutes to go in this first period. Well out of his net is Reed Dick to settle it down.
Wow, this is not a power play that Team Canada is going to look back on with any pride.
Mastro Domenico, as that was tipped high off the glass, stays in. Lorenz works it in the corner for Moldenhauer. So we're back to 5-on-5, a good kill by Cechia, as Simon Slavicek back on the ice for his side. Seatman jumps on the ice, races over to get the puck first, over for Dragicevic. Dragicevic up the right wing in front of the Cechia bench. Goyette lost the handle as Lorenz was trying to cruise in. Lorenz looking for the steal as Wojtek Polak in the lineup for Cechia, his first game of the tournament. Back forward is Dragicevic.
If there's one thing I would say that Canada has to do a lot better job, they got to move the puck way quicker. They're moving slow with the puck, and now the Czechs are able to get on them and close that space.
Polak in the corner, taken away by Connor Bedard. Minute 35 remaining in the period. Here comes Bedard over the line. Tried to feather it through the legs of Czech, but he wasn't fooled and took it away. There's Graydon Seatman, stretching the ice to the left side. That wrist shot deflected just wide. Taken by Matthew Ward. Here comes Slavicek. He'll dump it in. Parker takes a look. Nice little feed for Ward. Ward, long pass up ahead, intended for Tanner Howe, and he'll get there in the corner. Final minute, Fanatec Arena in a 1-1 tie as Howe trying to dig that puck free. Here comes David Goyette. Far boards, grinding for the puck. Held in at the line. Parker. Nolan Collins' wrist shot hit his skate. Follow-up try and didn't get through as Goyette. And Bedard there. But Jan Spoonar finds it. He'll cover.
We'll go back to the Canadian power play, and it wasn't a very good one. Not crisp with the puck. Reed Dick had to be called upon to make a couple of saves off of turnovers and some slow play. Like I said, not one you just forget about it, move on, but it's not the way you want to have a power play go when you're giving up better opportunities to the opponent.
Rigo Lorenz in the corner, fishing for the puck. Sent down the length of the ice, and that'll be icing charge to Cechia. You mentioned last year's result as we look at Nolan Baumgartner. Remember, Canada lost 2-1 in the quarters in Russia to Cechia back in 2018. I mean, obviously the players change, coaching staff changes, but you can never take any of these teams lightly in a tournament like this. You just can't. Face off to the left of Jan Spodnar. As Kulich trying to get free, leaves for Sapovalev.
What a nice play by Sherman, though, coming back and using his body really effectively versus a much bigger player in Sapovalev. That's how you use leverage to gain an advantage, regardless of how tall you are or not. Nice play there by Sherman to do exactly that.
So Canada, through 20 minutes in a 1-1 tie, as Nick Moldenhauer got his second point and first goal. And then it was a power play marker response for Cechia. We'll step aside. Intermission coming up with Laura and Dave. Hey, Nick, can you hear me okay? Brian with TSN.
Hello.
You got me okay? Thank you, sir, for doing this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Nick, a day off for your team yesterday, obviously back on the ice, wrapping up group play versus Cechia. What did you make of the opening 20?
I mean, I think we came out hard. I think we just need to continue to carry the play of the game, kind of bring it to those guys, and I think we'll be good. Kind of clean up our power play a little bit, make some more clean passes, and we'll be good to go. So.
How did it feel to score your first at the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, super special feeling. You know, my dad's here, so kind of be able to share that moment with him as well is pretty cool feeling. Pretty cool feeling.
You know Adam Fantilli really well. Is it just a matter of time before he gets one?
Oh yeah, he's an unreal player. So I think he'll pot one this game as well. So
good luck. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Laura, welcome back inside Fanatec Arena as Team Canada and Cechia in a 1-1 tie as Moldenhauer opened up the scoring, and then Barish scoring a power play goal to make it 1-1. Shots 13-6 in favor of Cechia. What did you make of that opening 20?
Well, you know, you get the start you want, right? You get the first goal and you're kind of rolling. Then, you know, we talked about the Cechia power play and how good it's been in this tournament. They score their 4th power play goal. And then, you know, Reed Dick had to be very good. You know, he was challenged in different ways. And the Canada power play, where you think they have a chance now to maybe, you know, push back at the Czechs. The Czechs were the ones that had the better chances.
So for Canada, it's Bedard, it is Ward, it is Howe up front as we're underway. Owen Pickering on the puck as he sends it to Mastro Domenico to the left side. Wanted Howe, couldn't get a touch on it. So an early icing here, just 8 seconds in.
Well, Reed Dick, who had a really good, strong first period, and you get challenged in different ways, but when you watch a goaltender that's right on top of the play, you know, in the right positions, tracking it perfectly, dealing with the screens in front of the net, the quick challenges, Reed Dick was all over that in the first period.
Bouncing puck for Ward as he just had it pushed off his stick, tries to drive it high, and that's into the corner. Bedard trying to track it down. And a penalty coming up.
Connor Bedard is going to 2-minute penalty for interference here. Now we talk about certain penalties, offensive zone penalties. You know, sometimes you get a penalty chasing after a puck, but, you know, certainly a play where, you know, not a hockey play, and now Canada against very good power play, trying to find a way to get out of this one unscathed.
Back to Edward Saleh. O'Meara across. Kulich the one-time drive, and a good block there by Parker, and that stung him. Kulich again, high slot. Works it far boards. Hamara, big drive, and that deflects high off the netting and out of play. And watch for Kulich, 3 goals in the tournament already.
I'll tell you what, Caleb Parker, I mean, he comes across and Kulich can really fire that puck, but you step right in front of that, that's laying it on the line right there. Caleb Parker with a terrific shot block, and then Hamara is a second one that he blocks. Hamara shot it right off the pass that led to the first goal.
Hamara lays it to the left side, over for Saleh. Kulich, one-time drive, and Reed Dick, good save with a pad, he got across. Cechia 1 for 1 on the power play.
And the fact that Caleb Parker's blocking shots, it sometimes can change how a player getting that one-timer is going to release it.
Kulich, O'Meara again, good pad save, Dick. Bouncing near circle, Parker jams at it, can't clear. O'Meara try to drop it off for Kulich, and eventually Canada able to clear. Here's Barish, works it in quickly for Cechia. Saleh, Kulich, O'Meara. Drops it back, Kulich, wrist shot, score! Kulich, 4th of the tournament power play goal, and Cechia leads 2-1.
From day one, watching this Cechia power play, it's been impressive because they attack you in so many different ways. There's another perfect example. We've seen Hamara shoot the puck. We've seen Kulich get on the left, on the right wing dot and hammer it. Well, now they do a little rotation, and Hamara comes across, and then Kulich coming back high has got lots of space and lots of time, and then he just picks that top corner, and the Cechia power play again creating all kinds of problems for their opponents. But that's just a fantastic play. Good players, they don't hit legs, they don't hit sticks, they hit net, and Connor Bedard knows that that penalty is one that's got the Czechs with the 1-goal lead and Canada chasing it.
So Yuri Kulich now 4 goals, ties Connor Bedard in the tournament for 2nd place. And Cechia 2 for 2 on the power play in this game. So Canada down by 1, Dragicevic for Seatman. Seatman to the far boards, Lorenz will backhand it in. Isaac Howard leads the tournament coming into today. He's got 5 goals, 1 assist for 6 points. as USA will wrap up their group play in Group A versus Germany later on tonight, also on TSN and NHL Network. As Bescher shoots it in, Seatman back, Cechia changing, and Polak jumps on the ice. He's on the forecheck. Up for Lorenz. Lorenz tripped up at the blue line. And a tripping penalty coming up to Canada on the power play now. Not even 3 minutes into this second period.
Well, quick play up to Lorenz, and then Lorenz takes the puck and goes to attack, puts Dvorak in a vulnerable position, and as he cuts back in on him, that's how the penalty is drawn. And move that puck quick, and you're going to get different opportunities. Nice little play there by Rieger Lorenz. And I know one thing, the power play can't be worse than the one they had in the first period. So
Canada 0 for 1 as Adam Fantilli lines up to take the draw, collected by Cechia. As Hamara tries to clear, cannot. So Canada with possession. Here's Owen Pickering walking the line for Connor Bedard. Bedard, Fantilli walks in, wrist shot, knocked down in front as Wood diving for it. Fantilli shoots, scores! He's got one! Adam Fantilli, power play goal, his first of the tournament, and we're tied up at 2.
How do you say monkey in German? Because however you say it, that monkey has just been thrown off the shoulder of Adam Fantilli. I mean, he's looking to score. He gets the puck here in a really good spot, but it ends up getting blocked first here now, but it kicks back to him, and then he gets himself reset. This is just a great play. Pull it out of the pile and bury it with the quick hands. Oh, yeah. You know, he throws that arm down, but he grabbed the monkey first off the shoulder before you see the arm being flown down. Yep, that's a relief. And certainly, Mr. and Mrs. Fantilli, smiling, yeah, that's right, thumbs up, for sure, for sure.
Well, I ran into his dad during intermission, and he's like, yeah, another post. I'm like, come on. So that's awesome. Good for him. As Adam Fantilli, he's got his first of the tournament. And more importantly, as you said, the power play striking. So Canada now 1 for 2. As Philman right off the draw, trying to drive in. Dumped in by Cechia. Out to play it is Reed Dick into the corner. Behind Slavicek, he's looking for it. And Fantilli's got it for Team Canada. Adam Fantilli from his own zone. Through center ice, still with it. He'll carve in. Fantilli drives play below the goal line. As Czech picks it up and slings it up ice. Here comes Slavicek. He'll dump. Kuma shoots. Big rebound. Steered right to
Great play by Reed Dick, though. He saw the traffic coming to his net, and he pushed that puck out to the boards where it wasn't going to create any harm. That's just really smart goaltending by Reed Dick.
Slavicek drops it off. Pass in front, backhand just slid off Slavicek's stick as he's in the corner, back on it, battling with Collins. Slavicek. He loses it, but Polak picks it up. Trying to feed Slavicek in front. He found on the shot, and Fantilli able to chip it to center ice. So nearly 4 minutes gone in this second period in a 2-2 tie. So the two USHL players from Chicago, the goal scorers from Canada, is Delic. Right on, and that's swallowed up.
Well, we've seen Adam Fantilli get all kinds of grade A scoring chances. Here's the one that ends up getting blocked, but watch how he fishes it out and he gets it on the forehand, and as Spunar is moving one way, it's behind him. And then Reed Dick, this is just a terrific play. He sees what's coming to his net, and he just kicks it right out to the boards, out of harm's way. It's not just the way he makes the save, it's about understanding where that puck's got to go. Really smart, really astute.
Ward wins it right back to Connor Bedard. Bedard on the puck for Canada. Sends it across for Owen Pickering. Pickering towards the net. Tons of traffic to the left of Spunar. Didn't get through. As Plosh skates it up ice. 2-on-2. Plosh leads the drive. Slings it in front. Loose in the slot and collected neatly by Ward. He'll skate it up ice. Up comes Ward dangling in. And as Matthew Ward lost the puck, takes it into the corner. Hit by Prisic. Backhand feed right in front and nearly got to Howe. as Pickering plays it across. Parker. That shot, Mastrodomenico with the drive. He missed, and it's all the way down to Owen Pickering.
You know, I watch Owen Pickering play, and the one word that comes to mind all the time when I watch him, control. You know, it doesn't matter where he's at on the ice, defensively, offensively, neutral zone. He's just got a control of the situation.
Here's Davies using his speed, accessing the zone.
Crease
and
violation.
A crease violation, and they'll blow that down right away in front of Jan Kulnar. He wasn't busy in the game versus Germany, stopping 19 of 21 shots in that 4-2 victory for Czechia.
Well, international hockey, I mean, there he is in the net area, and there's, I mean, that's, you know, it's really definitive when it comes to international rules. You go into that crease, it's a crease violation, whistle, and face off outside the zone. Another penalty here against Canada.
Trip on Barish.
Barish gets the jump off the face-off, and Josh Davies trying to hold him in check.
I believe it's a hooking call. So Davies to the box regardless, tripping, hooking. He tied up Barish and took him down.
When you think about sequences, right? So Connor Bedard has a crease violation. Puck comes out for the face-off there. Now it kicks out there. Barish is on it. Reach in. And now the face-off comes all the way in your zone. Now you got to kill another penalty against a top power play.
Mastrodomenico off the draw, can't clear. As Kulich, who has a power play goal in this game, he's setting up near circle. He's on it, one-time drive. And Reed Dick, he's seen that movie before as he pushed across and made the save. Mastrodomenico can't clear as Saleh holds it in. Kulich couldn't handle the pass.
Great play by Owen Pickering, though, to read the play. He gets to a point where he just says, I've had enough of this. Kulich, you know what? You're not going to be able to get that play. He recognizes it's a puck that isn't corralled easily. Pickering is decisive, right on top of it. I mean, this is about being attuned there. There's the play there. It comes back up around. It's going to kick back around to the other side. And then Pickering gets all over this one and makes sure, no, you're not going to be able to get that play. Dialed in, decisive, reading the play exceptionally well.
So Cechia 2 for 2 on the power play in this game as Kulich. Little drop pass. Amira sends it across. Wrist shot didn't get through. Taken by Edward Saleh. Saleh. Amira fanned on it, healed the shot, and that allows an easy clear there for Howe as he sends it the length of the ice. 6 minutes gone in this second period, just over a minute remaining in the minor penalty. As sent to the left side, pass in front. Another drive shot by Reed Dick, and a good stick again by Howe. He'll clear.
Another great save by Reed Dick because he's following the play and he reads it, gets right out on top and shuts it down.
Kochadelic unfortunately collides with Howe, who's lost his stick now.
Well, Howe's getting a slashing penalty.
And Slavicek will send it across. So extra attacker out for Czechia now. Saleh has the puck. 6-on-4 right now for Cechia. One-time drive swallowed up by Reed Dick. He finds it again. Kulich and Triggerman, and then pushing and shoving in a melee behind the net after the whistle.
We are 27 minutes about into this game. Reed Dick, unquestionably, has been the star of this game for Team Canada. Unquestionably, the saves he's had to make, the opportunities that Cechia has had, he has been brilliant in this game. So there's Tanner Howell. He bumps into Delic and then swings around and catches the stick. That's where the penalty's coming up. So for 20 seconds here, Cechia is going to have a 5-on-3 power play. Cechia getting an opportunity to rest some of their players as well. So this becomes a situation where you're out of the pan and into the fire for Team Canada.
Remember, too, as you mentioned, losing one of their best players, Dominic Petzar, to injury. You see Wojtek Polak getting an opportunity in the lineup as Nolan Baumgartner going to talk to his troops, getting ready for a critical face-off and kill.
There it is. And like, not only the great positioning, but to make sure I can cover that puck up and kind of alleviate some of the pressure here. Now, the officials were looking at a play here. Now they're talking to Nolan Baumgartner at the Canadian bench. Todd Miller and David Strucci, assistants, flanking Nolan Baumgartner.
Are you good with the...
And there is the Finnish referee, Sakari Suominen, wearing number 30. Hungarian referee as well, Zambar Pavkovic. And the linespersons from Finland and Latvia for this contest.
Kosha Delic has gone across the ice.
So Coach Adelic now, and Howe.
They have a 2-minute penalty up here for Howe. They have a 2-minute penalty on the board for Delic. We know Davies has 20 seconds left on his penalty, so I hope that Nolan has clear on this because I am confused.
And after the whistle, it was one of the Cechia players, kind of the late couple cross checks, and that got Team Canada heated.
Well, Slavacek came in to try to get that puck that Reed Dick was trying to cover up, and it looks like it's an after the whistle, so it's a big challenge for Team Canada.
So Josh Davies in there for 20 more seconds, 5-on-3 time. What a chance for Cechia. And the power play obviously has been the story for them. 2 power play goals in the game. As that wrist shot, Vincent, a good block in front. Here's Kulich. Already a power play goal in the contest. Saleh, Kulich. There's Tomas Hammerla, back to Yuri Kulich. Saleh, Hammerla. Walks in across Kulich, one-time drive, he healed it. Didn't get the shot he wanted. Saleh, Hammerla. Waits, wrist shot, glove down, rebound available, loose, score! Jammed in, and the last touch is Matej Sepulveda. Looked like he poked it home, so another power play goal.
I think it was Barish that was able to get the puck right at the side of the net. Reed Dick makes the save, and he's not able to find where the puck is. And it's laying right to his right. You know, you can see him tracking, trying to find it. Hamara again. You know, this live shot that stays alive through the traffic, and then you can see where Dick just knows that he's made the save, and he just cannot find the loose puck. Now, this might be a challenge here by Team Canada for goaltender interference. If you go back to the replay and you watch what Reed Dick right away is looking to go, hey, that could be interference here.
So as you pointed out, Craig, it was Barish, the final poke, so that would be his second of the contest. Would also be 3 power play goals for Cechia.
Nolan Baumgartner's challenging it. See right there when he grabs it, see the stick in between Dick's legs. And so that Reed Dick right away is saying, hey, that stick is between my legs. I can't move to get over there. And that's what Nolan Baumgartner's going to challenge here for goaltender interference. You'll see Sapovalov in between the legs pulling him over. And the real, I guess, conundrum here for Nolan Baumgartner and Team Canada is you challenge the play, and I think it's a good challenge, but you're already down a man. If the goal counts, now there's another penalty goes up on the board, and you know, it compounds. But I think it's a good challenge because I think it's a play that prevents Reed Dick from being able to move. The Shapovalov is in the legs there, and now you see the stick right between the legs, and he's pulling Reed Dick over. It would be different if the puck was there. The puck isn't there, and Dick's getting spun around. To my eye, to my opinion, that's goaltender interference. But I don't have the final call on that.
So Sambar Pelkovi, the referee from Hungary, he's on the headset right now.
Looking attentively. I mean, there's a sequence here, too. Okay, when did the puck come in? When was Shapovalov trying to corral the puck? What was he trying to do? Where was Reed Dick in relation to, you know, trying to make a save? But you can clearly see that Reed Dick gets spun around.
And to your point, he's been brilliant. He was under siege game 1 versus the Americans, the second start. I mean, that's a high-powered USA team, and he's the reason. We'll see if it's 3-2, but he's the reason it's a close game for Canada.
Well, and the saves he's been asked to make are against Cechia's better players. Like, it's not like, oh, this is a shot. Referees are getting ready to make a call here, putting on their hats and gonna give us a declaration. Let's wait to see it. And they've called it a good goal. And Nolan Baumgartner now looking for explanation.
What's surprising too, Craig, IIHF International Hockey, usually anything like that, crease-related violations, they usually would be more on the side of calling that than not. So I'm a bit surprised.
Well, you can see Nolan right here. Like he's expressing to the referee here that, like, hey, the stick, he gets pulled over there. How can that be a goal? I mean, it's very clear what he's expressing here. That's the Hungarian referee he's talking to. You can see Nolan getting a little more heated here. Obviously disappointed. I still think it was a good challenge. Like I said, my opinion doesn't count. But to me, this was goaltender because the puck's gone. And I know he's on, but now he's clearly pulled Dick out of his position. There's no chance for Dick to even do something in desperation. There's no chance for him. Now Canada, another 2-minute penalty for an unsuccessful challenge, delay a game.
So Canada obviously pretty hot right now, as you see the reaction from Nolan Baumgartner. You have Cechia exactly where they want Canada, leading.
Well, we've got another 5-on-3 power play for 1:41 now. That was the conundrum that Nolan found himself into. I still believe it was a really good challenge. I really do.
So 1:41. See Team Canada, the bench, getting riled up here at Fanatec Arena. A massive kill with Canada now down by 1 in this second period. As Kulich or Saleh up the left side. He'll stop. Kulich picks up the puck. Switches with Hamera. Hamera one-time driving. Kicked out by Dick, and then he's upended in the crease as he came out to play it. Able to make the stop, though. Hamera. Kulich, one-time drive missed by a couple feet. All the way up to Edward Saleh. Kulich. Tees it back. Saleh. Kulich. Another drive, and it's in the pads of Dick. Behind him, still loose, no whistle. And play behind the net. As Parker was in the crease as well. Hamera wrist shot, and again, Reed Dick got across, got a touch. 53 remaining in the 2-man advantage. Hamera, Saleh, wrist shot up high, and Dick again able to make the shoulder stop. Cechia, what an opportunity here as Hamera wrist shot, pad stop by Dick. O'Meara. Thought about Coolidge. Saleh gets it, shoots, and another save. Saleh. O'Meara, wrist shot block, follow-up try stop, rebound in the crease. Dick lay it out, controlled by Cechia. In front again. Oh, what a stop, lying down. Unbelievable save. Reed Dick down and out. He finds it and he holds.
Okay, I'm going to start this replay pack with 2 words. Reed Dick. Here it is. It's unbelievable. What's that line about your goaltender has to be your best penalty killer? Well, there it is right there. Reed Dick was simply outstanding in every single regard. I talked about it earlier. Not just facing shots from the best players on Cechia. This game is 3-2, and Canada's only down 1 because of the brilliance of Reed Dick.
Unbelievable stop. I mean, that last one, down and out, sprawling. And he got the job done, and Canada able to finally clear.
8 seconds left on the first penalty. What a penalty kill here by Team Canada, and the brilliance of Reed Dick on display.
Cechia getting set up in the offensive zone. As it's back to 5-on-4 as Prisik sends it to the far boards. Wants it back, gets it. Prisik, big shot block in front. Koshadelik. Prisik again, another block. Slavicek works it below the goal line, and Canada back to 5-on-5, so a massive kill. Pass right in the slot, tipped it again. Reed Dick, huge stop. As we're back to 5-on-5 as Cechia leads 3-2. But Reed Dick putting on a performance here in Germany.
Brian, let me take this one coming out of break. Oh.
Is that unsportsmanlike? Is that unsportsmanlike? What's he in the box for?
Who? He just got a penalty.
Oh, no, I didn't hear the call.
Flashing.
Oh, thank you.
I got it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we just saw Reed Dick here. You know, what a great performance on that penalty kill. Well, now, on a little bit of a flip shot that deflects, he makes another great save, but Subic, that's where you get the slashing penalty, and Canada now, and one of the things when you have to go kill penalties like that for so long, Bedard, Fantilli, Ward, they're sitting on the bench, and they're not into the game. So it's not just that you have to kill a penalty, you're also losing your best players the opportunity to get out there and feel good. Another great play by Owen Pickering.
As he skates it up the ice, drops for Ward. Ward wanted to get it back to Fantilli. Battle right at the line and then sent out by Cechia. Connor Bedard in his own zone for Team Canada. He'll drop for Owen Pickering. Back to Bedard. Up the right wing, he'll shoot it in. In comes Matthew Ward. Near boards, battling with Tumov for the puck. Fantilli for Pickering, who has an A on his chest for this game, with Spencer Sofa suspended for the one-game contest as that's deflected out of play.
You got to be able to move the puck quickly. And Fantilli gets it over to Pickering quick coming off the boards, and that gives you a chance to get set up and now be able to attack the defenders here. If you move that puck slow, they can get on you, and now it becomes a really difficult, it's real difficult to make a play.
Matthew Wood off the draw from a knee, trying to get to that puck, picked up by Bedard. Connor Bedard at the line. Looking at options, still with it, gives to Pickering. Pickering, Bedard, Fantilli, in, shoots, stop, rebound available, and the battle there for Matthew Wood, trying to get to it. He popped it free, but it's out of the reach of Bedard, and well out of his net is Reed Dick to play it. Bedard spinning away from his check. Lucas Bloch. Here's Pickering over the line. 38 seconds left in the man advantage. Little drop pass for Bedard. Bedard, 4 goals on the tournament. He'll drop it off. Pickering takes a look. Wrist shot up high, just missed. Fantilli racing after the puck, trying to get there first. As the backhand drive down the ice by Cechia. Good clear. 15 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. As Pickering winds it up to the right side. Maybe one last chance here for Canada. Seatman jumps on the ice. He's on the puck. Seatman, he'll dish off. Wrist shot, knocked down in front. Rebound, out of the net, poked, and Goalie is taken down as he was driving play and couldn't cash. As we're back to 5-on-5, so another good kill by Cechia. As Rigo Lorenz goes to work in the corner, sent down the ice, and that'll be icing against Cechia.
Canada trying to, work a rotation. Connor Bedard ends up with the puck on the right side, and Fantilli's able to move in with some speed to attack with his shot, and Spoonar makes a really nice save.
Eight minutes, 11 seconds remaining in this second period. Cechia a 3-2 advantage. Bedard trying to fish it free from the face-off, chip to the far boards, and worked back in by Canada and Dragicevic. In comes Howe, racing after the puck. He gets taken down below the goal line. As Bedard flings it in front, and the shot just high and wide from Matthew Ward. Howe in the corner. Howe for Ward. Try to get it back to Bedard, played off the glass, Dragicevic. Couldn't hold his own, and Cechia trying to break out in numbers. In comes Bescher. Puts on the break, sends it across. A good stick by Dragicevic, broke it up. Molosky on the forecheck. Pop free to center ice. Howe in his skates, he'll dish it off. In comes Seatman. Braden Seatman trying to battle for some space near boards. 2-on-1 the other way as Cechia bursts again. Wrist shot. Oh, glove stop. Reed Dick. His brilliance continues for Canada in this second period. It is a 1-goal game.
What do you figure, 20 shots at least in the second period?
I was trying to get the updated, and I can't.
Well, you can't. They don't do it till the end of the period.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Well, you're looking at the star for Team Canada in this game, and time again, he's been asked to come up large. And here again on a 2-on-1, flashing that glove hand, and gives Canada too with the television timeout now. It gives him a chance to just kind of get settled. It gives the bench a little opportunity to get settled and come back out here with a little bit more. Reed Dick's mother. My sister-in-law was a goaltender's mother. I never realized how hard it was to be a goaltender's mother until I talked to my sister-in-law years later. So I have a good idea what Reed Dick's mother is going through.
There's Moldenhauer in the corner, chips it along the boards for Fantilli. He works it up the ice as Josh Philbin will chip and chase after it. In comes Fantilli. Tenacious stick. Able to chip it near corner. Philman and Nick Moldenhauer going to work. Cleaned up by Cechia and sent down the ice. And that should be icing and is.
You know, this line right here, Josh Philman and Adam Fantilli and Nick Moldenhauer, I think they can be a real catalyst for Canada. They're smart. They can get on the puck. You know, you got the skill of Fantilli, the size of Philman. You're looking for a line to try to give you a little bit of a push. I think it can come right from this trio.
Long drive from Alex Czech, handled easily by Reed Dick. As Mastro Domenico takes his man down behind the goal line. Lost his stick. He'll collect the stick and then go after the puck.
Good awareness.
Pickering puts on the brakes. He'll reset behind his goalie.
Talk about a command of the game. He's had to have played 10 minutes already here in the second period with the penalty killing.
Turnover at the line, and that's chipped into the Team Canada bench.
And when you have such strong sense and feel for the game like Owen Pickering has, you can manage things through, you know, some of the fatigue, and, you know, you become tired, but you don't become tired in your thinking. And I think Owen Pickering is a great example of that. He doesn't even look like he's tired. Get me out there again, Coach. Well, certainly for Nolan Baumgartner, his heart rate goes a little bit lower when Owen Pickering's out on the ice. Defensemen like that give that, you know, kind of sense of calm to a coach.
Well, Baumgartner would know defenseman. He was a pretty good one in his NHL career.
And an exceptionally smart player Nolan was.
2-on-2. Led by the trigger man as that wrist shot is stopped. Yuri Kulich looking for another one in this game. Had a good burst up that left side. Here's Lorenz. He'll dish. David Goyette jams it in. Sherman for Lorenz. Saleh able to free the puck. He'll pop it free. Wanted Kulich. It's bouncing around. He'll grab it near boards. Kulich towards the slot. Chipped up to Lorenz.
Nice little bunt play by Dragicevic.
Goyette's got some space driving in. Goyette, backdoor play, score! Great feed, and Lucas Dragicevic cashes. He's got his first of the tournament. We're all tied up at 3.
I got to tell you, Lucas Dragicevic, the Blue Jays are watching. I'm telling you, you talk about advancing the runner. This is an unbelievable read by Dragicevic. In his own zone, he steps up, just punches it ahead, but he doesn't stop there. Lorenz with a beautiful pass to Goyette. Goyette aware. There's Dragicevic jumping right into the play. What an outstanding play. Defensive zone transition, no hesitation, and a perfect pass by David Goyette, and it's 3-3 here in Landshut. Talk about putting it right on the tape. Yes, what a great play, taking the initiative.
He had a birthday back on Monday, turning 17, and a little late birthday gift as he lights the lamp. That's a big goal for Canada as we're tied up at 3, and there's a tripping call in the offensive zone as Reed Dick will touch, and that's a tough one as Canada got the goal, got some momentum back, and then a tough tripping penalty in the offensive zone. But what a burst from Lucas Dragicevic as he's tied things up at 3. You see Josh Davies to the box.
I know.
Feels like this period's been 30 minutes. Oh.
Hit him with the leg. I agree. Well, a tough penalty here for Josh Davies. You know, this is not any type of getting your stick in. He's trying to deliver the hit on Cech, and it looks like his skates lock up with Cech, but he makes the initial contact with the arm, and that's just really unfortunate for, you can see the toe of the blades hit. Now, I know at times when you get your stick in there, you go, geez, don't put yourself in that position, but Josh Davies just trying to make a really good physical play.
Here's Hamira working the point for Cechia on the power play. Kulich across for Edward Saleh. Saleh works it down low. Zapovalov up top, big shot, score! He's done it again. Kulich, second power play goal of the game, and Cechia back on top.
4 goals for Cechia, all on the power play. Jiri Kulich has probably had 25 shots in this game, 20 of them dangerous, but just think about how they attack and how they attack in so many different ways. And that creates a lot of confusion for your opponents, because you're trying to think about, okay, here's their setup. Well, their setup changes all the time, and Kulich, before that puck is on his stick, it's off his stick, and no chance there for Reed Dick. And we talked about how good the Cechia power play was at the outset of this game. Well, you've seen it.
So 2 in the game for Kulich, 5 on the tournament, now tied with Isaac Howard with 5 for the tournament goal-scoring lead. And again, Canada has to dig deep, down by 1 under 5 minutes to go in the second period. Look out, as Reed Dick, good poke check last minute to poke that out of harm's way, because rushing in was Vescher looking for an opportunity. Owen Pickering in his own zone. As Mastro Domenico got tangled up with the linesman, but he's on his skates and he's moving up ice. He'll dump it in. Philman tried that bank pass off the end boards, couldn't get it on net. Mastro Domenico jams it right back in. Philman, Pickering, pass hit him in the skates, goes into the corner. Philman gloves it down, holds the zone, works it far boards for Moldenhauer. As Cech slams it along the boards, he can't clear. Moldenhauer, back pass, Fantilli picks it up, he'll circle around. Fantilli delays, still on it. He'll drop it off for Mastro Domenico. Backhand in front, and it never got through, collected by Cechia. As Berish will skate it up ice. Mastro Domenico takes him down, and the puck on Fantilli's stick. Slung up quickly. Philman at the line at the end of a shift, so he'll just dump it in and head off. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this second period. As Cechia, certainly the story with their power play 4 goals, but don't let that score fool you. Reed Dick has been a massive story for Canada. Some outstanding saves, especially during that extended 5-on-3. Good job there. Dragicevic got in the way of that centering pass. Here comes Ward with a step. Ward cutting in, and then just lost it. Last second, Nemec took it away. Ward towards the net, bouncing puck in front, looking for Bedard, who was right in that traffic, providing a screen. Pass slung in, out of the reach of Ward. In comes Dvorak, takes a look to the left side, and icing charged against Cechia.
Talked at the outset, Jakub Petter with an outstanding power play. And keep in mind, they lost one of their best offensive players in Dominic Petter, his son. And that power play with 4 in this game. Of the 10 goals that Cechia have scored in this tournament, 7 have been on the power play. That gives a whole new, that's putting power into it for sure.
Can Canada strike late here on the second and tie it up? As David Goyette for Lorenz. Rigo Lorenz getting worked by Dvorak in the corner. Goyette had that beautiful pass to Dragicevic for Lorenz. He'll leave it in the corner. Sherman keeps that cycle going. Goyette. Collins reaching in, chipped down the ice. Lone man back is Parker, and he's on the puck. Collins into the corner. Slavicek trying to get the puck. Collins takes it away.
Nice play by Noah Collins under pressure.
Goyette takes a bounce, goes into the far boards. Picked up by Gaspar, he gets dumped. Goyette tried the pass, he'll try again. That hit Gaspar, and he's still on the puck. David Goyette walks it in, and after all that, could not get the shot away. Adam Fantilli. He'll drop it off. Pickering sends it across. Stretched up ice in the skates of Goyette, lost it at the line. Pickering waits, and he'll flutter it back in. Final minute, Fanatec Arena, as you saw Spudnar taken down as he was wandering behind the net. Battle to the near boards. Cechia able to clear. As it was Kulich trying to drive in, looking for the hat-trick goal in this game.
Well, Michael Mastrodomenico, he can deliver the body check, and he can deliver it with some force. Here's one, just coming right across, textbook, right through the body. Beautifully done. Doesn't mind throwing it around, and here's the play behind the net. Just Connor Vitson. Oh, sorry, that was Rieger Lorenz. Just getting caught up with the goaltender.
So into the final minute here, Fanatec Arena in the second period, which has felt like an hour. Connor Bedard gives and goes to the net. Bedard, a little frustrated. His stick was tied up. 2-on-2 the other way. Drop pass for Edward Saleh towards the net. Hit a skate. And here's Bedard up the right wing with some pace. He'll bring it in. Connor Bedard slings it in front. Fantilli shoots. Oh, and a good stop there is Fantilli. What a look with 9 seconds remaining in the period. On a nice setup by Connor Bedard as Wood will jam it off the boards. So Cechia, through 40 minutes, mission accomplished as they lead by 1, and Canada will have to find a way in this third period. Bedard a little frustrated. Will step aside from Germany and Landshut as Laura and Dave standing by shortly. Hey, Adam, can you hear me okay? It's Brian.
Yeah, a little bit. You're kind of in the distance, though.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Much better.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, sir. Adam, really a back-and-forth second period. Your goalie was sensational. What was it like playing in that period, considering all the time you were shorthanded?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Reeder was unbelievable on that extended 5-on-3. He made a lot of clutch stops for us. A lot of our players stepped up and blocked some pretty big ones. I think staying out of the box is probably a key for us. That's not really a secret, and we're going to strive for that.
Got to meet your parents during this game. You hit that post in the first period. How good did it feel to finally get one in this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been working for it, and I'm really happy that it went in. We still got a lot of work to do, though, so we're not looking backwards.
What is this Cechia team doing to make things maybe frustrated for your side?
Having a good power play.
Yeah, it's been lethal, huh? What's been clicking for them?
They're moving the puck well. They're getting their 1-Ts off. They're getting pucks through seams, and ultimately that's getting by us, but I think we're going to tighten it up, and they're not going to get much more of that.
Thanks for your time. Good luck in the third.
Thank you, guys.
Laura, welcome back to Landshut. As Team Canada down by 1, 4-3, Cechia leading. As we are just after 5:30 p.m. local time. Final game of group play in Group A for both these sides. Shots 37-12 in favor of Cechia. This guy has been a monster. What a great showing for Reed Dick.
Especially in that second period. I mean, all 4 goals on the power play. You heard Dave Reed in the intermission talking about it. A great power play. Yeah, Petter, you know, really, and really it's a 4-3 game. Canada's in it despite being outplayed in a lot of areas, and Reed Dick's brilliance has kept it a 1-goal game, or this game could be out of hand.
And Adam Fantilli was hilarious when I interviewed him. I'm like, you know, what are they doing to cause you some stress? He goes, power play. He's bang on. He is bang on. I mean, the power play has been lethal. Let's see if Canada can clean things up, stay out of the box, and get one as we're underway here in this third period. It's
been lethal since the first game. I mean, they were behind Germany 2-1, and then the power play, they scored 3 in that one and just took control. And the story, no kidding, the story here is the power play goals. It's the way they attacked. And, you know, they move the puck around, but then they shoot the puck off the pass. They attack from different points on the ice. Shapovalov wins faceoffs, so they start with the puck and off the power play. He's a great presence in front of the net, screening goaltenders. They have all the elements. Not an accident that they're so good on the power play with the skill and the purpose that they play with.
Gaspar driving in 1-on-2 as Mastro Domenico alertly took it away, but he'll sling it down the ice and an icing charge against Canada. I
want to see Canada move the puck a lot quicker. They haven't moved the puck quick enough, and that's got them into some challenges here against a Czech team right now that's trying to get up and in on them and not give them that space. By moving the puck quicker, you're going to back off your opponents. You're going to give the guy you're giving the puck to a lot more time and space to make a play, and therefore now you can dictate things a lot better.
Dvorak kicking after the puck, works it into the slot with his skate, and it pops free to center ice, and Cechia will start again. Good burst by Yuri Kulich, 2 goals in the game. Kulich, he'll feed the line for Dvorak. Dvorak drives it in deep, waits. Shapovalov hesitates, still on the puck. Shapovalov goes into the near corner. Watched by Pickering. Long drive from Pristic, handled easily by Reed Dick.
So you see Owen Pickering without the puck versus Shapovalov. Then he steps into really good positioning, and he's able to get the puck moved out of the zone.
Here's Moldenhauer. Little pace up to Fantilli. Cutting in, Fantilli shoots, stop, rebound, and the hand goes up, score!
Seitzman jumps in from the point, and he's hungry around the net. That's just a great drive by Adam Fantilli. And Graydon Seitzman, you know, one of the things, read the play. There's no vulnerability by taking a defenseman and going right to the net because there's a delayed penalty coming up. Great play by Seitzman, great drive by Adam Fantilli. They're probably going to talk about, you know, the officials, but there's Seitzman making the play, Fantilli driving the net, and then here comes Seitzman. There's no reason for me to believe that that's not a good goal. I don't know what the officials would be talking about, but Seitzman kicks it to Fantilli, jumps right up there, and it's a 4-4 game. Fantastic play by Seitzman. I think maybe the greatest play there after the goal was Adam Fantilli avoiding the post, sliding past it where the net doesn't come off.
So no challenge, good goal, 4-4. Second goal of the tournament for Graydon Seitzman. And Canada, within the first 2 minutes of this third period, able to level the score with Cechia. Dragosivic, long shot, handled by Spodnar. Dragosivic again. I might have missed the net, but regardless, Jan Spodnar will squeeze it in the glove.
So here's Adam Fantilli. We know that he's a terrific talent, but You know, we've seen some of those plays where you slide by. Watch how he avoids the far post to make sure it doesn't come off. And that allows Siteman to get on that loose puck in and around the net. That is great awareness to make sure you don't knock that net off and control.
Lorenz into the corner. It's back to Nolan Collins at center ice. He gets spun off the puck. Good body check there by Parker.
You know, we've seen Connor Bedard in the first 2 games of this tournament, especially versus Germany, play so well. There's a great example of moving the puck quick. Now you're on the attack. You know, getting a goal from Siteman, you got a goal from Fantilli. You know, you're getting scoring from different parts. Dragicevic doesn't all have to sit on Connor Bedard's shoulders.
Wojciech Polak circles around his own net. He'll dump it off into the corner for Hamara.
Yeah.
Back to Prisic. Prisic up the left side. Sapovalev racing after it. Saleh chips it up ahead. In comes Kulich. Saleh try to get it back to Sapovalev. Kulich. Play to the near corner. As Tuma there, as is Owen Pickering, able to free it. Kocadelic to the right side for Wood. Wood will bring it in. Waits, shoots up high, and Spoonar makes the stop. Owen Pickering tries to jam it in deep. Wood looking for it. Lays the shoulder check, and Vidson plays it back to his defenseman. Here's Delic. Out of the reach of Wood. Back forward is Alishchek. Kocadelic had it at the line, and then he gave it to the wrong jersey. Saleh with space in, shoots, and he missed high with Dragicevic closing him down.
Well, Dragicevic makes a nice play with the stick. Just coming steadily, cutting off the space from Saleh, and then just stick on the puck and deflecting it out of harm's way. We know how great Reed Dick has been in this game, but Dragicevic, who scored the 3rd goal with a brilliant defensive play and then jumping into the attack there with a really good, solid defensive play. Really like the way Lucas plays. He plays with a real measure of confidence and assuredness. And when you're coming to play in a best-on-best tournament, you got to come in with the idea that I belong and I can be a real important part of the team. Lucas Dragicevic, as a 17-year-old, has done exactly that.
Draft eligible 2023. Here's Howe. He'll leave it in the corner. Ward. Dragicevic, his drive misses. Pinching in Seatman. Couldn't get there in time. As Bescher skated by the puck, but Cechia comes in with speed. Barish across. Oh, great stop tick. Left pad stretched across and kept it out. Prisic back at center ice for Hamara. At the red line, he'll dump it in. Dick will glove it down, lead for Dragicevic. Dragicevic just out of his reach, lost the handle on the puck as he was under pressure from Slavicek. Canada quickly moves it up ice.
Reed Dick has been challenged in so many different ways in this game, and he's had to respond to many different opportunities that Cechia has had. There's another one, staying on the play and then moving from his right to his left and stretching out. 6'3" helps you there, no question about it. But if you don't read the play well, if you don't have the lateral quickness, it doesn't matter. Reed Dick has it all.
35 saves and counting here at Fanatec Arena in Landshut. About a 40-minute drive northeast of Munich, Germany. In comes Philman into the corner. Moldenhauer back to Philman. Philman tried that dish, picked off neatly, and moved up ice by Tuma. Slavicek had it taken away by Nolan Collins. Collins out of Whitby, Ontario, to the right side. Fantilli. Polak had him lined up. Fantilli driving into the offensive zone.
But Fantilli has an awareness, right? And again, you know, when I talk about moving the puck quicker, when you don't move the puck quick, it gives the defender now an opportunity to step up and close that space. Adam Fantilli reads it perfectly there. He's not able to make a play that he wants to be able to attack, but he doesn't get himself into a vulnerable spot. That's why when I say about moving the puck quickly, giving your teammate an opportunity to operate with it with time and space, that's where the effectiveness of quick puck movement comes into play. But Fantilli, real good awareness to not put himself in a tough spot.
Wojtek Polak plays the puck to the near boards for a flush. Right to Mastro Domenico, and he'll shoot it right back in. And in comes Sukup. Trying to get to the puck. Picked up by Mastro Domenico. Good spin away by Mastro Domenico. He'll stop again, put on the brakes. In a 4-4 tie here, nearly 7 minutes gone in this third period. Here in Landshut, final game in group play for Cechia in Canada, with second place up for grabs as Goyette to steal. Goyette battling for it, takes play far boards. Sherman fires it in for Dragicevic. Lively bounce right in the slot and cleared by Cechia.
That is such a good play by Braden Sherman. He comes up to the blue line and he's getting closed off. You know, there's not a play to be made there that doesn't create a lot of risk. And he just dumps it back deep into the corner. There's that save again coming across by Reed Dick. That's fantastic. But Braden Sherman, you know, being in a tight spot, dumping it back into the corner, that's just really smart hockey. They iced the puck. You got a tired group out there. Maybe an opportunity to take advantage with a fresh group out there.
Here's Dragicevic at his own line. Zips it quickly cross ice as Ward hesitates. Walks in, wrist shot. And Jan Spoonar able to find it and squeeze. He has not been as busy as Reed Dick, as we're all locked up at 4 here in Germany. It's just like we need.
Who's in front?
The reader. It's just so funny. Oh man. Oh man.
Yep. Oh yeah. I see it. Well, Reed Dick has come up large in this game, and the nerves of a mother after her son makes these types of saves on display, sitting right here in the stands, and the nerves, and whew, yep. Don't worry, she's not the only one taking a deep breath.
It's pretty funny too, Craig. The parent section for Canada right in front of us. So we have 2 games, one on the ice, and then the drama unfolding with the parents watching their kids. It's been awesome. Great support. As Dragicevic brings it over the line. He'll set up far point, locks it in, still on it. Dragicevic hits the trailer. Seaman shoots up high, and a great look as he drove in again. Great in Seaman. Nice play.
Confident, right? Jumping into the attack, confident in his approach. Gets the puck right in a great spot. Dragicevic again. Like I talk about assuredness. This is assuredness. Nice play here. Lots of time, lots of room, and Seitman, who's got Canada even on the board here in the third period with a really good shot. Spoonar coming across off the mask, gives it everything he's got.
Right off the draw, Moldenhauer was looking to strike, but they'll reset and drop the puck again as Fantilli talking with the official. 17-year-old Jan Spunar, 6'3", 185 pounds. Another stop for him. He stopped 19 of 21 in the 4-2 win over Germany. Cechia. We mentioned some of the more recent results versus Canada. It was a blowout last year in Texas, but a couple years ago when we were in Russia for this tournament, it was that 2-1 win in the quarterfinal, won by Cechia. Everything and anything can happen in this tournament. As Kulic, 2 goals, trying to drive in, looking for more. Approaching the 12-minute mark of this third period. Kalen Parker gives his man a shot. Able to help push it to center ice. Put back in by Sapovalev. Dick will leave it for Collins. Nolan Collins out of his own zone. He'll skate it up ice to the left side. Fantilli over the line. Drops for Moldenhauer. Fantilli waits, tried to work it in for Philman. And cleaned up by Cechia. Sapovalev sends it the length of the ice, looking for Saleh. Moldenhauer reaching for it. Edward Saleh spins, shoots it in the corner, head off for a change. And there's Bescher trying to spin away from traffic. Cannot as Fantilli chips that down the ice, and he'll take a change as well. Fresh legs out for Team Canada. Owen Pickering, smooth skating, gets over quickly. He moves so nice for a big man out there, just floats on the ice. As Wood lost the puck, but it comes right to Pickering.
Brian, from day one of this season in the Western Hockey League with Swift Current till now, it's just been a steady upward progression for Owen Pickering. And coming in...
Pickering, the steal, walks in, shoots, stop, rebound in front, follow-up, score! Coach Adelic able to bury it, and Canada has the lead. It's 5-4.
What were you saying about Owen Pickering? Watch this play, how composed he is. Like he's sizing it all up. There's no panic in his game, holds his position, and then he's ready to exploit it, ready to attack. And then, I mean, Coach Adelic, I mean, you talk about heart and soul and guts and everything, but watch at the top of your screen. There's Pickering, he's down. Now he stands up. Okay, I'm just going to size it up. Oh, what an opportunity. Great shot, stays alive. Delic coming right in there. I was saying about Owen Pickering, from the progression has been so impressive over the course of the year. There he is taking the hit. He falls in on Barish. Takes a little look. He goes, I don't need to worry about you. Next play. So composed, so smart, so poised. And, you know, you watch him make those little plays under pressure. He gives his partner an opportunity to break up plays and to get out of things cleanly. I gotta believe he's gonna be near 30 minutes playing in this game.
So what a nice goal from Coach Adelic.
There's another great play by Pickering, just sizing it all up. Like, he just understands the game in every single regard.
Delic is first in the tournament. Canada back on top, 5-4 in this contest. And for Delic, too, a guy so impressive in this tournament. You look back to previous games, blocking shots, tenacious, driving play, working hard, going to the dirty areas, and what does he do? Comes in, finds that rebound, cleans it up, and gives Canada the lead here in the third. As Tamara walks it in, left side, try to center. Mastro Domenico got in his space. Lorenz trying to pin his man. Good little move from the far board, sent up top. Polak waits, wrist shot up high. He was looking blocker side on Dick and missed. Flush in the corner, collected by Canada, and that's sent to center ice. Hamera, watched by Goyette. There's Sherman at the red line. Picked up by Matthias Sapovalev. And again, he lost the puck. Good
nice
job
play by
Sherman.
Sherman.
Away.
Yeah. I really like Sherman in the middle of the ice. Gives him more room to roll, more freedom. And he's a smart, competitive player.
You know, if you're the coaching staff, Nolan Baumgartner and Team Canada, you know, they had a good battle versus Germany. They got up 4-0, but they had some tests as they got back within one. Cechia, this has not been an easy hockey game. You look at that second period, all the 5-on-3 penalty killing time. You mentioned it, ice time for a guy like Pickering. And again, finding that adversity, dealing with it, and trying to battle through on the other side.
tournament play is going to give you a lot of different challenges, and they're going to give you challenges sometimes that you know, could back you up.
Drop pass shot. Oh, and what a chance. And again, it's Dick stopping Mirek Sukup, who had that good look in the slot as Canada leads 5-4.
There's Baros on the Cechia bench, but how did he end up in some discomfort? There's Owen Pickering. Owen Pickering coming right up the ice, beats the pressure, and now good decision. I'm going to get the puck deep. He falls on Baros behind the play, but then he holds his position, intercepts it. Great shot. Connor Vitson hungry for the puck, and Delic with the great finish, but Pickering all the way from his defensive zone in control. Coming up the ice, sizing it up. What's the play? Where is there not a play? And finishing it off with a great shot on net that Delic puts Canada ahead by a score of 5-4.
Off the draw, there's Reed Dick again, side of the net, closing things down. As Coach Delic has made it 5-4 Canada here in this third period. Here's Nolan Collins with speed, throws it far corner. Poked up ahead, and Slavicek moving it up the ice. Kalen Parker trying to work it up. There's a turnover. Walking in, shot again. Reed Dick, kick stop. Slavicek off the steal, and Dick another quality save. Up the left side for Philman. He'll bring it in, put on the brakes in the corner. Drops off Van Tilly, driving play. Try to get it to the backhand right in front of Jan Spunar. Van Tilly, far point, wrist shot, as that drive missed. Here's Czech. Find his own net, Halish Czech. Doesn't like what he sees, so he'll do it all over again behind Spunar. Czech. Up to Sapovalov, trying to split the ice, and he'll bring it in, offside.
I talk about moving the puck quickly. One of the things young players have to learn is, you know, some of the things you can do at the younger ages or even in the CHL, you can't do here. So Kalen Parker doesn't move that puck quick enough, and now it leads to a turnover because he's getting closed in. And Reed Dick, again, with a great save. But that's developmental. That's trying to learn, okay, you know, I thought I had more time, and maybe at a level below this, I do have more time, but here you don't. That's where I talk about the quickness of puck movement and learning in that. And as a coaching staff, just remind them, hey, just move that puck a little bit quicker. You know, we know you have the right idea.
Owen Pickering behind his goalie, as Dick has made 39 saves, helping Canada, helping his teammates up front battle back, find their legs, and get the lead here in this third period.
Canada hasn't taken a penalty in this period either. That's helped.
Here's Connor Bedard. Waits, looking at options, goes into the corner for Ward. Ward pinned by Dvorak. And Jan Spunar took a look, thought about playing it, he'll hold.
And just a little play there. There's Owen Pickering again. Like, the puck comes back to him, he shoots it right away. Masho Domenico's thinking maybe he'll make a... Owen Pickering goes, I'm not making that play across the ice. There's not a chance. And if that puck gets blocked, right now Masho Domenico's in trouble. Just hold your position. Hold your position. Don't force things.
So every team making the quarterfinals, obviously just the 8 teams in the tournament this year. No Russia, no Belarus. So normally 1 extra game per team in group play. As that shot up high, stung the shoulder. Dick doesn't see it. It bounced high off the drive from Besher. Back to Hermara. He'll chip it in deep. Dragicevic. Going to work in the corner, trying to free the puck for Team Canada. Under 7 minutes remaining in this third as Barish drives in, tried the wraparound backhand. Puck loose in the slot, collected by Wood. He'll send it to the left side. As David Goyette there, he'll jam it in.
Nice play by Goyette. Good play down low by Sherman and Wood to stay on the right side of the puck and the positioning.
Nolan Collins on the puck for Canada. Wood takes contact, far boards. Nolan Collins back on it. He'll feed Parker. Parker waits and fires it right back in to Spurnar. Pass intended for Plosh, broken up into center ice again. Check. He tried to advance play. Stick in the way as here is Moldenhauer, space, slings it across. That shot and swallowed up. A good save. Jan Spoonar gets across as that man looking for his second of the game. First time behind the bench at the U18s for Nolan Baumgartner. Obviously, he's had the big pressure moments as a player, winning World Junior gold 2 times, the gold medals. And for Jakub-Peta, trying to win Cechia's first medal at this tournament since that silver in 2014. They had Pasternak, Vrana, Zaka on that side. As Cechia, Canada, we know will both make it to the quarterfinals. Second place up for grabs in this group. The United States will take on Germany to wrap up group play tonight, also on TSN and NHL Network as Canada wins the draw. Moldenhauer falls, swings at the puck. And racing backward is Mastro Domenico. Owen Pickering plays it to the far boards, jammed back in by Cechia. As Fantilli reaching for it. Mastro Domenico engages below the goal line. He falls but gets it to Philman. Up the right side for Moldenhauer. And that chips out of play for a stoppage here in Landshut.
After the second period with Cechia leading 4-3 and Canada under siege, Reed Dick was brilliant. You know, Nolan Baumgartner and his coaching staff, you know, the first thing you got to do is get your team stabilized, okay? What are the things we got to do to give ourselves a chance? And I think it's been a really good third period here for Team Canada, where the Czechs were ready to go and really take it to them.
And to your point earlier, too, you know what? Nice to see other teams contributing offensively. Players on Team Canada. Quiet game by Connor Bedard standards after the hat trick in his last game. But other players stepping up. As that drive up high. And Dick able to stay with it. He's been a star. You look at the score, 5-4, and Reed Dick, the best player on the ice for Canada.
Yeah, I would say that Reed Dick has been absolutely star. You know, Baros was looking for the upper part of the net here, and it gets the crossbar. Right off the top as Dick is trying to get into that reverse VH, they call it, but the players are so good at shooting. If you give them enough room, they're going to put it under that bar.
Point drive kicked aside by Dick as Tuma let that one fly. Pickering in the far corner. Slings it up the ice for Howe. Howe steps up and releases. Connor Bedard hesitates. Puts on the brakes. Bedard. He sees his teammates changing behind him, so he'll delay. Then he gives it away at the Team Canada line. Bedard, though, picks it right back up, and he moves up ice. And then he lost it. Big collision at the blue line as that was Ward getting the worst of that. In comes Slavicek. Under 4 minutes to go. Canada leads by 1. Slavicek able to free the puck. He's the far point. That wrister knocked down, and look out. Here's Lorenz with the burst. Ringer Lorenz tried to take it to the forehand and just lost the puck. Sent down the ice and right to the right of Reed Dick. Play continues. Thought it might have been icing. There's Saleh pushing for the puck.
Ringer Lorenz is a big player with size. I'd like to see him take it to the net there and lean in, and instead of trying to make a play with his hands, makes it a little bit easier for the defender.
Sapovalev from below the goal line tried to bank it in off Dick. And another save for the Canadian goalie. In comes Sherman. Goyette, far boards. Hits his man. Sapovalev over the line. He'll drop it off. Kulich loads up and he missed high. Kulich, 2 goals in the game. All 4 on the power play in this game for Cechia, but Canada leads by 1. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining as Sapovalev protects the puck at the line. Walks it in. That shot hit a body. It's to Goyette, but he swings and gives it away right to Kulich. In front, score! Off the turnover, Cechia has tied it up. It's 5-5.
David Goyette with a terrible turnover. And when they lead to goals, the only word for it is terrible. There was time here. There was an opportunity to just settle down, trying to rush the play along, and Cechia takes full advantage of it as play comes in here. Everything's under control. Everything's in good position. Here's David Goyette, and he just throws it back. And then quickly, Cechia goes right after it, and Saleh makes no mistake off the feed from Jiri Kulich. Just like that, 5-5.
So Edward Saleh, look out, Reed Dick again. As Pickering taken down and Dick will cover up. Saleh has made it 5-5, 10 goals in the game. Don't go anywhere with 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining.
Well, you have the play here. Parker steps up on Savolov, and the puck gets turned over, and then Goyette just throws it back, and Kulich, who's so aware at all times, gets it right over to Saleh. The minute the puck's turned over, Saleh is so quick at opening up and being ready for that pass.
Long drive from Pristic, deflected and just wide again of Dick. Philman giving chase into the corner with Hamera. Picked up by Pristic. Slavicek thought about the pass. He'll hold and send it across to Hamera. Hamera, he'll drift it in. Pickering back, and that's icing.
2:02 left here in the third period, and second place in the group on the line.
So it'll be a night game for Team Canada in the quarterfinal if they can win the game. If anything, it has been one of those testers for Canada in a very short tournament. As Wood into the corner with Howe. 2 minutes left, third period. Flip down the ice, bouncing puck, and another icing and another face-off in front of Jan Spunar.
While we've seen Connor Bedard time and time again be the catalyst for victory for Team Canada at the U18 tournament, and certainly with 1:48 remaining in the third period of a 5-5 game, and a quiet game, a very quiet game for Connor Bedard with respect to even being threatening. Those opportunities are not ones that are not on his mind.
Bedard on the draw, collected by Cechia. Mastro Domenico holds it in. But Slavicek gets the puck at his own line, and he'll curl around. As Connor Bedard now the all-time leader at this tournament for Canada in goals and points, and he steals and gives Fantilli Bedard, and it just hopped over his stick. Man, you teed it up, Craig. What a chance that was, and it just bobbled over his stick in tight. Bedard in the corner. Tries to deliver the check. Puck bouncing at center ice, and Bedard has to get back on side, and he will. Owen Pickering protecting the puck far boards. That drifts in, but high and into the netting.
When you think about Adam Fantilli, the opportunity to have Fantilli and Bedard out there in a tie game, two top-end players, and it nearly leads to a real good opportunity. And if you're going to ask yourself, whose stick do you want the puck on? It would be either Fantilli or Bedard. Fantilli makes a great pass. Bedard is just not able to corral it.
Remember, Fantilli had that great chance. Skated in, tried to shoot, whiffed on it, but was alert enough to find the puck, the backhand, right on Bedard's tape, and he buried it in the last game. Final minute, Fanatec Arena in a 5-5 tie. Cechia, Canada, second place in the group on the line. Can Canada strike one late? As Ward gets taken down in the corner. Philman on the puck below the goal line. Back up top to Parker. He'll sling it across for Nolan Collins, who chips it in. As Prisick picks it up. Works it far boards. Berish waits, hesitates, lost the puck, so he'll flip it in with a backhand. Malofsky, 1-on-2 in the corner. Malofsky getting worked over by Parker. Just held into the line. Sapovalov in the slot, waits for help. Goes back to the point. That drive misses. As check towards the net. Hit a body. Didn't get through. Saleh curls around, shoots up top, and Dick made the stop. Saleh still on it. Walks in, shoots. That hit the post. As time winds down, Cechia, my goodness, putting the heat on in the final seconds. So 5-5 overtime next from Landshut.
Pass me a water.
What do you want?
A water.
Oh, yeah.
Watching. I know, off the post. Yep.
Jeez. Yep. I'll tee up Craig here, and I'll get the board stuff in. Welcome back to Landshut, just after 6 p.m. local time, and overtime coming up. So obviously a 3-minute intermission, then it's 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And if that doesn't decide it, obviously the 5-player shootout, and the shooters may repeat after 5. So what a finish, though, to that game in regulation.
Well, Edward Saleh of Cechia was trying to end it before it got to overtime. Trying to get it on the short side, ends up off the posts there. So, not close to ending in a regulation. And then we see the goals here. This one put Canada ahead, 5-4, and then this is the quick play. Kulich over to Saleh, and away you go.
So he has certainly done his part for Team Canada. Reed Dick out of Swift Current in the WHL. He's been brilliant. There's the captain. Pretty quiet by his standards in this game. So out there with Owen Pickering, Adam Fantilli, Connor Bedard, you see Jan Spurnar, and away we go. 3-on-3 overtime here at Fanatec Arena. Saleh watching things closely. Pickering waiting. Fake the pass, and he'll send it to the right side for Fantilli. Adam Fantilli walking it in, using his pace. He'll bring it into the corner. Fantilli right in, waits, drops. Bedard loads up, and that was blocked. Didn't get through.
Bedard makes such a nice read there to get into the spot where Fantilli can deliver the puck. But as you pointed out, Brian, the shot was blocked.
Here comes Saleh through center ice with Prisic. Saleh, he'll drop it back. Kulich cutting right in, and he collides hard into the net, taken down, crashes net off the moorings, and he is still on the ice.
Here Kulich sees an opportunity to attack the net. And he's moving with some speed, and as he cuts right in here, there's a penalty coming up to Canada here. Tanner Howe, I believe, is calling a slash. Oh yeah, that's absolutely, that's a slash by Tanner Howe. Now we've seen 4 of the 5 goals by Cechia on the power play, and a 4-on-3 opportunity 43 seconds into overtime.
So what an opportunity here for Cechia. We mentioned what's at stake. Second in Group A here in Landshut.
4-on-3 power play. A lot more space. A lot less opportunity to close that space if you're Canada on the penalty kill. David Struch trying to give instructions to his team what to watch for. I mean, this is an elite power play.
So Jakob Petsa called the timeout. He'll send out his top 4. And again, yeah, there's your number 1 penalty killer right there. Can he answer the call yet again? Reed Dick. 6'4", 194 pounds, and he has been brilliant for Canada. Sapobalev lining up for a big face-off, trying to win it, and he will. It's back to Saleh. Across, big shot, and Dick got just a piece on the drive as the guy who crashed into the net, Yuri Kulich, obviously out here.
Sapovalov wins all those face-offs, and then they get right to work, and there's a great scoring chance by Kulich right off the bat.
There you see Thomas Shamara didn't like what he saw, so he'll wait and then send in Saleh. Saleh drops for Kulich. Sapovalov's parked right in front. Hamara, Saleh. Back to Hamara. Kulich thought about it. He'll delay. Throw it across. Saleh. Sapovalov below the goal line. Back to Saleh. Up front. Big drive.
Oh,
what a stop,
save.
Dick. Great save on Kulich. Hamara at the line. He'll leave. Kulich picks it up. Hamara. Saleh waits. Wrister, and a good block by Parker off his stick. He got in the way. But Collins can't clear. Right to Hamara. Hamara walks it in. Wrist shot just wide. Collins reaching for it. That drive. Score! Kulich, hat-trick goal. Power play in overtime. And Cechia takes second in the group. Parents are stunned as Team Canada loses it in overtime. And what a star performer. He did it all game. The power play and Jiri Kulich.
I don't think there's any question. You look at the game, the power play, 5 power play goals. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And that's what Canada died by. I mean, just an unbelievable play, quickly coming back. Kulich draws the penalty in overtime by attacking the net. He creates the tying goal on the turnover over to Saleh, and then he wins it. Just a brilliant performance. No question who the player of the game is for Cechia. And for Canada, there is simply no question who the star of the game is, and that's Reed Dick. Thomas Hamara, I mean, we see that, but Kulich is the guy. I mean, Hamara played well, but
so obviously player of the game is for both sides.
that was an easy one.
Well deserved. He did all he could for Team Canada.
He was brilliant, simply brilliant. Saves he made in overtime, that right pad save on Kulich. Hamara had a very good game, but Jiri Kulich is a stud.
So Cechia, second place in Group A. Canada will finish in third. USA, Germany later tonight on TSN and NHL Network, and now the Cechia national anthem.